First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you for being here with us. We are live streaming out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every week. Of course, we're on our YouTube channel. We're at KPTV.com, and we're on the Fox 12 Oregon apps, all places to find us. And in case you need a reminder, it is actually Friday today. I will say, with the holidays falling in the middle of the week, the last 2 weeks, it has really screwed me up. But it is officially Friday, and that's why, of course, we have Friday Cocktails with Julie, who's going to be joining us here right now. There she is. Julie, thank you for being here. You know, I'm always excited to find out what you have. And for some reason, even though this is like a short divided week, it feels like a longer week and definitely in need of a cocktail.
Oh my gosh, it has felt like the longest week. I don't know why. I think, all of us have had, the holidays, and a lot of us have been sick, and it's just been like a whirlwind. So now we're all back.
Now we're back, and now
Yes.
we can have a cocktail. I'm going to turn this over to you to find out what we're going to be having this week.
Okay, so I have a James Bond fanatic in my home, and over the holidays, for whatever reason, one of the cable stations plays James Bond movies like 24/7. So whatever room my husband's been in, there's been a James Bond movie on. So it's been in my head like crazy. So I decided to make the Vesper Martini, which is a James Bond cocktail created by Ian Fleming. He's the author of the James Bond books, and he wrote this cocktail in the 1953 Casino Royale book. That's the first time this cocktail made a splash into the world of cocktails. It's a strong one. Here's what I'll say. Bond, he's a stronger man than me. That guy could drink a lot of these, but they are a sipper for most of us. So first things first. So usually a martini, especially when it's just spirits only, is considered, usually you stir it, you don't shake it. But James Bond wanted his shaken, very ice cold, with a lemon peel. And so that is how we're going. Plus, it has 4 ounces of hard liquor in it, so the ice dilutes it a little bit, which not a bad thing. So 3 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of vodka, and a ½ ounce of Lillet Blanc, which we've used before, and that is a liqueur made by French wine. So that's it. Well, that's it. 3 ingredients, but it's a lot. So you get it in your shaker. Again, Bond orders it extra cold. And it's kind of fun because Vesper was also his love interest in the movie as well. Vesper Lind, she was a double agent. So, just, kind of fun. And fancy. Okay. I think we're good there. So, got our coupe glass. Mine was in the freezer before we started. And in it goes. Okay. It's just a very clear, straight up boozy cocktail. And then a little piece of lemon. Okay. You take your lemon, just kind of like try to do this, get a little of the oils to come out. Maybe run it around the rim. And then you just pop it right in there. And there is your Vesper Martini.
Wow, that's a strong one. I like that though.
It's very strong. It's sort of a, yeah. I'm a one and done with the Vesper.
Oh, I always like learning too when you have those facts in there. So Ian Fleming created that drink?
Yes, he's the writer. He wrote all the Bond books.
Yeah.
In the 1953 Casino Royale, this is the cocktail he wrote for James Bond. James Bond creates it at the bar, orders it extra cold over ice, or shaken over ice, extra cold with a slice of lemon. And then, of course, he falls in love with Vesper Lind, the double agent and
I bet, yeah.
Vesper. Yeah.
Have like 4 or 5 of those things. Yeah, he's going to be.
Well, he had 6 of these in the book. So how he's still standing,
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to super agent, secret agent stuff after that, but you know what?
Yeah.
That seems like yeah, right. Yeah, he can do it. Well, that is awesome though. So I love learning about that. I do want to try one of those. And it's
delicious. And again, it's strong, so you don't feel the need to drink it fast.
Right.
It lingers. So it's definitely one, you just kind of sip and enjoy, and yeah.
Perfect cocktail for the afternoon for a Friday. And there are plenty of other cocktails too that people can check out from you, both here from this segment, but there is a place they can go to find all of your stuff.
Yeah, FridayCocktailsWithJulie.com. And on there, you'll find links to my social media websites, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Also, I do a longer version of the cocktail on YouTube with a little more in depth information. And that's on there. And then a link to our segments are on there as well. So everything's in one place.
There you go. Everybody can go right there, find this cocktail and all the other ones that Julie makes, and pick out some ones you want to make over the weekend. It's definitely fun, and
Yes.
always a great way to end the week.
Yes.
Well, Julie,
Cheers.
cheers. Yeah, there's nothing else to say except for I don't have one, but cheers to you. Enjoy that.
I would drink one for each of us, but I can't have two. So
That's all right. You're doing good. All right. Well, have a good weekend, and thanks everybody for tuning in to. Again, this is Fox 12 Now. You can check out all of our stuff at those sites, and we will talk to you soon with more. Cheers.